I kind of fell in love with it that first visit and decided this is the place for me.
I was born a Hawkeye. It's the only place I ever truly considered with my whole heart.
It was something that I already knew.
Came up for a visit, absolutely loved it. Definitely a choice I do not regret.
I loved that it was a big campus with a small town feel.
Walking down the street, I see people that I know every day.
It feels like yesterday that I was kind of moving into my dorm and doing everything for the first time.
I've been really able to interact with other students, see other perspectives, and because of that I feel like I've become a better student, a better citizen, a better person in the community.
Life isn't linear. There's always going to be ups and downs.
You just gotta keep going. Everything is gonna work out in the end.
There are people around me that also struggled in similar ways. Because of that, my friendships and relationships have gone stronger.
I feel like my time in a classroom is kind of done for now. I feel like the world is now my classroom.
I think what's going to be going through my mind is I'll see the smile on my parents' face.
How appreciative I am, and I'm proud of what I've done here.
That feeling of like, wow, like we all made it, you know?
All the people who've supported me along the way, because it won't just be my accomplishment. In a way, it reflects on all of us.
If there's anyone I want to thank, obviously I have to start with my mom and dad. It's gonna make me sad.
I wanna thank my family for always sticking by my side.
Grandparents, my partner.
Thank you so much for supporting me, but also pushing me. I'm just very grateful for you.
This is over, but I know I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Oh my God, I actually did it.
Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. My name is Barb Wilson, and I'm the 22nd president of the University of Iowa. And I'm so honored and delighted to be here today. Congratulations, class of 2022. We're so very proud of you. Go ahead and clap. I can tell some of you want to. Welcome all to the Spring 2022 Carver College of Medicine Associated Medical Sciences Commencement Ceremony. I'm so honored to be part of this event today. We have 17 graduation ceremonies going on over the course of this season. So we have a lot of activity. The campus is bustling, and we're so delighted that you're here today. I offer my heartiest congratulations to all of the graduates who are here for this very special moment in your life. But I want to do something a little unprecedented and take a moment to spend a time thinking about all of the people that help support you during your journey. All the family, friends, partners, siblings, whatever it is, whoever they are, I hope they're here in the room today, and they've made such enormous sacrifices to support you along the way. So graduates, this is a little unprecedented, but I'm going to ask you in a moment to stand up and find your family in this room and your friends and give them a big round of applause for all the support they've offered you. So go ahead and stand up, find your people, and clap for them. Yay. There, now you know where your peeps are, right? You have to have that in order to go forward. Healthcare and the health sciences are central to the University of Iowa, to the intellectual contributions that we make to the world, and to the applied service that we provide to our state and to our nation. As new graduates in the medical sciences, you are at the forefront of change. That change is only going to accelerate, both in your professional lives and in society at large. I know that the intellectual growth and the professional skills that you've developed here at Iowa will help you to adapt to, and I hope lead, the change that's coming. I look forward to seeing how you will contribute to a better future for all of us. Even though we are saying farewell to you today, you will, of course, always be part of the Hawkeye family. Your work here will always remain part of our foundation of excellence, and we hope that you will come back often to visit us. Come back frequently, come back to meet with your faculty and your staff, come back to the campus to make sure that we're still taking care of the grounds that you've grown to love so much. And I have one more favor to ask, and that is, as you go out into the world, everywhere you go, I hope you will wear gold and black, your Hawkeye garb wherever you go, and be proud of the origins of your education here. And every time somebody sees you, no matter where you are, they're going to yell two words to you, and I know you know what they're going to be, and I want you to respond back really loudly. So let's practice, okay? Two words. They're going to see you. You're wearing your gold and your black, and you're going to say 1, 2, 3, go Hawks. Okay, I think we can do better than that. One more time. 1, 2, 3, go Hawks. Very nice. So as you can see, we're very proud of you. We're excited about your success and your future. And thank you so much, family and friends, for being here today.
Thank you, President Wilson. That was wonderful. We are so honored to have you here today to confer these degrees. Graduates, families, faculty, friends, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the Spring 2022 Carver College of Medicine Associated Medical Sciences Commencement Ceremony. I'm Colin Dardane. I'm the chair of the Department of Radiology and have had the pleasure of working with many of you. We're so glad that you're all able to be with us this afternoon in person to join this wonderful celebration. And today we're recognizing the accomplishments of the students completing a Master's in Clinical Anatomy degree, a Master in Clinical Nutrition degree, and a Bachelor of Science degree in Medical Laboratory Sciences, Nuclear Medicine Technology, and Radiation Sciences. Each of us on the stage and in the audience shares a sense of excitement and pride as we acknowledge and we celebrate your accomplishments this afternoon. I'd now like to take a moment to interview the members of the administration seated on the platform beside me and assisting with the ceremony. Needing no introduction is our president of the university, Barbara Wilson, and we're really quite honored, extremely honored to have her here today. Dr. Matthew Krasowski, who's president and vice chair in pathology, clinical pathology and laboratory medicines. Dr. Michael Graham, professor of radiology and radiation oncology. Dr. Tony Knight, a faculty or clinical associate professor of radiology and the administrative director of radiation sciences and the director of the nuclear medicine technology education. Dr. Mark Pizzamenti, associate professor of anatomy and cell biology, adjunct professor of health and human physiology, and director of the Masters of Clinical Anatomy program. Doug Robertson, the director of food and nutrition services. Stephanie Ellingson, associate of radiology and director of the diagnostic medical sonography program. Jared Stiles, faculty associate of radiology and director of our radiation therapy education. Jean Weiss, associate of radiology and director of radiology technology education. Gabrielle Young, instructional services specialist in the Department of Pathology. Lori Kroyman, director of clinical nutrition education. Jenny Myers, associate of radiology and director of the radiation sciences student affairs. And Kathleen Anderson, associate of anatomy and cell biology. I also would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the additional faculty in attendance today. Would you please stand and be recognized? Yep, thank you for your support. Thank you for all your support of the graduates and the dedication to these educational and clinical programs that are so important. And then finally, I'd like to acknowledge those in attendance who are family members of the graduates. So we'll do a reverse thing here from President Wilson, which is, would the parents, spouses, partners, siblings, grandparents, would you all stand and be recognized too? Please. As acknowledged, you have played a profoundly important role in helping these graduates achieve this important milestone. Finally, I'd like to recognize Robert Hyken and Amy Williams, who are providing us with sign language interpretation this afternoon. Thank you. And I'd now like to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Mark Pizzamenti. Dr. Pizzamenti is our associate professor in the Department of Anatomy and Cell Biology. Please welcome Dr. Pizzamenti.
Thank you, Dr. Dardane. Welcome, everyone. President Wilson, honored guests, faculty, family, friends. We are here today to celebrate graduates from a number of programs here in the Carver College of Medicine. 2 master's programs, Master of Clinical Anatomy and Master of Clinical Nutrition, as well as 3 Bachelor of Science programs, Medical Laboratory Science, Nuclear Medicine Technology, and Radiation Sciences. This graduation ceremony is rather unique, as it represents the first live event that we've been able to host since the inception of our master's programs here in the college, all while continuing to recognize the rich history that is found of our baccalaureate programs. We are pleased that you are here and able to share with us this very special event. Please allow me to share just a few words that tries to encapsulate what our graduates have done over the course of their program. Not just their hard work, but the dedication of these graduates and how each of these groups will impact our society and their professions. First, the Master of Clinical Anatomy program and the Master of Clinical Nutrition program represents approaches to graduate education that target specific personal, professional, and societal needs. The development of these programs was a team effort within and across departments. Through the guidance of Dr. John Keller, who was at the time Associate Provost for Graduate Education, and Dr. David Asprey, an Associate Dean for Medical Education and Professional Programs, these two programs became a reality. Each program was designed to foster an environment in which students explore personal goals to broaden and deepen their knowledge, skills, and attitudes for their chosen area of study. Moreover, the curriculum for each program provides opportunities for team-based learning, independent study, practicum assignments, research, and supervised experiential learning. Graduates from these programs are prepared for service and for addressing the continued pursuit of professional development. Just a few details about each individual program. The Master of Clinical Anatomy program prepares graduates with advanced study in the anatomical sciences and links these to teaching and clinical concepts. Graduates have completed coursework in areas of gross anatomy, neuroanatomy, histology, and embryology. And they also do an elective in imaging. They have completed research projects and have participated in teaching practicums that further frame the anatomical sciences in a clinical perspective. The class graduating today represents the third cohort from this program. This program is an 18-month program that combines didactic coursework with multiple hands-on learning experiences. Students complete a number of their courses alongside students in medicine, physical therapy, and other allied health groups. Research projects have spanned various aspects of the anatomical sciences, ranging from quantifying cellular constructs, exploring wound healing, and helping complete chart reviews for clinical procedure efficacy. This degree is designed for individuals who wish to expand their knowledge and skills in the anatomical sciences, assets that we feel can be applied to a variety of career pathways. Previous graduates from this program have already taken positions in biotech, college teaching, and in research. And many of our graduates continue pursuing education through training in medicine and other allied healthcare fields. The Master of Clinical Nutrition program is new and innovative future education model in the field of dietetic education. The University of Iowa Master of Clinical Nutrition was the first in a cohort of 12 similar programs in the nation, and this program is nationally recognized by the Accreditation Council for Education in Nutrition and Dietetics. The class graduating today is only the second graduating from this program. This program is 20 months in duration and combines didactic coursework with supervised experiential learning in a competency-based curriculum. The students complete their coursework through a collaboration including the College of Medicine, the College of Public Health, the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and the Department of Health and Human Physiology. The supervised experiential learning occurs on campus at the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, and in community practice takes place in Iowa City, Coralville, North Liberty corridor communities. After graduation today, the Master of Clinical Nutrition students are eligible and prepared to take the registered dietitian exam to become registered dietitian nutritionists. The MCA graduates are entering a growing and exciting job market with employment for dietitians projected to grow at 11% per year over the next 10 years. With the program's clinical emphasis, many of the graduates will pursue careers in healthcare, but also in management, business, community, and in private practice. When we look at our baccalaureate group, we continue to celebrate their dedication and hard work, particularly as they are one of the first line workers in the healthcare field. These are the individuals that work firsthand with patients. The Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Sciences is one of 3 bachelor programs in the Carver College of Medicine. The Medical Laboratory Sciences students gain knowledge and practical application in hematology, clinical chemistry, microbiology, and immunology. Students participate in hands-on clinical experiences in the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics and the Veterans Affairs Medical Center laboratories. Utilizing complex equipment, medical laboratory professionals generate scientific data to aid in the diagnosis of disease, treatment, and provides evidence for prognosis. Upon completion of the degree program, graduates are eligible to take a national certification exam and may then work in healthcare, research, or in industry. The 2 remaining College of Medicine Bachelor of Science degrees are in nuclear medicine technology and radiation sciences. These degrees include medical imaging programs in diagnostic medical sonography, radiologic technology, radiation therapy, and nuclear medicine. Medical imaging programs at the University of Iowa have been offered for decades. The first in radiologic technology started in mid-1920s. So let me repeat that, 1920s. I'm an anatomist, not a mathematician, but I think that's over 100 years. So the University of Iowa and this program have been producing graduates for over a century. Radiation sciences professionals work with physicians to gather accurate patient information for diagnosis, treatment, and a research of disease and injury. Radiation sciences and nuclear medicine students complete prerequisite courses prior to being selected in this 2- or 3-year professional program in medical imaging. In addition to a challenging didactic curriculum, they gain extensive clinical experience working with patients and professionals in multiple departments within the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, as well in several surrounding communities. Upon completion of these programs, graduates must pass 1 more board certification. More exams, you have to take more exams, to become a registered technologist, sonographers, and radiation therapists. We are proud to say that many have already finished this step and have chosen to begin their career here at the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics. On behalf of the faculty and of the support staff, we appreciate the dedication of these students that have shown not only to their programs of study, but also to the patients that they serve. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Pizzamenti. Our next speaker is Benjamin Ong. Benjamin is a member of the Masters of Clinical Nutrition graduating class and is originally from Malaysia. Please welcome Benjamin.
Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Benjamin Ong, and I'm a graduate from the Master of Clinical Nutrition program. To begin, let's all take a moment to appreciate being here. Nobody could have predicted a global pandemic that would result in all commencement ceremonies being held entirely through computer screens for the last 2 years. However, that just fills me with so much more gratitude that we can be here today to celebrate this significant milestone in our lives. You have my deepest congratulations. It blows my mind to realize that we are here celebrating the completion of our study programs when I still have the first day fresh in my mind. I remember confidently telling the receptionist at the University of Iowa Hospital that I didn't need help with directions, only to discover how much of a maze it is in there. I mean, there's an elevator for virtually every letter of the alphabet. I also remember my disappointment when I first learned that the Papa John Pavilion at the hospital had nothing to do with pizza. My point is, it's incredible to see where we are today, thinking about where we started. And that applies to a lot of things in life too. Let me tell you something about myself. I'm from a little island called Penang in a little country called Malaysia. The island, my hometown, is so small in comparison to the rest of the world that they don't even bother putting it on most world maps. Therefore, for someone who's come from such a little speck on the planet to be able to graduate from such a prestigious institution and one of the top programs of its kind in the country, to stand here and speak before all of you today is almost unimaginable. We human beings, we have a tendency to downplay our achievements, don't we? Maybe it's a social expectation where we're taught to be humble. However, in your head, when nobody can hear you, I want to encourage you to be proud of yourselves and believe in yourself. I know that may be a trite saying these days, but I hope to bring a new meaning to it today. Let me elaborate on what I mean. I know that each one of you here today, just like me, has a story. And I'd like to invite you to think about it for a second. Think about where you came from, how far you've come, and really let it sink in. I'm sure you have had some low points. Maybe you really struggled at one point in your program. Maybe you've had to fight some battles in your personal life while juggling your studies. Maybe even considered giving up at one point. Yet, you didn't give up. In some way or another, you overcame it, and you didn't let it stop you. And I know that for a fact, because if you had, you wouldn't be sitting here today. You deserve to be proud of that. Life won't always be smooth sailing, and that's the truth. But a superpower that we all naturally have is our belief in ourselves that will enable us to overcome any difficulty that comes our way. My fellow graduates, never forget what you've accomplished up to today, and let that always serve as a reminder of what you are capable of. That said, let us not forget all the people who have constantly been by our side throughout our bumpy journey at the University of Iowa too. Our incredible faculty, thank you for all your guidance and for being our perpetual cheerleaders. I know I speak for everyone when I say that we couldn't have done it without your endless encouragement for academic and personal growth. Apart from that, our amazing peers. Let's not forget that they were the reason we were never alone in any of our assignments, tasks, or clinical experiences. Take a look around the room. In your time here, you have not found mere classmates, but have formed lifelong bonds with colleagues in your future professions who will be marching aside you in your ventures ahead. I couldn't be prouder to be graduating with you today. My fellow graduates, once again, congratulations and well done. You all deserve to be proud of yourselves today. I believe in you, and I hope that you will always believe in yourselves too. Thank you.
Thank you, Benjamin. That was wonderful. Our next speaker is Drew Pochinski, and Drew is a member of the Radiation Sciences graduating class, earning highest distinction. Drew completed the Diagnostic Medical Sonography, General and Vascular program, and is from Rockwell City, Iowa. Please join me in welcoming Drew Pochinski.
Thank you, Dr. Durdane, and thank you to the students, teachers, parents, and staff who are present here today and made these last several years memorable. It is an honor to be chosen to deliver this commencement speech in front of this amazing group of intelligent individuals. It seems like just yesterday I was visiting this campus for the first time, so young and timid of what my future had planned for me. It's crazy to think that we're gathered here today in our caps and gowns, ready to start a brand new adventure. I know some of us, if not all, thought this day would never come. We had a few bumps, that's for sure, Being a healthcare student during a worldwide pandemic was not easy. Several adjustments to our educational and hospital setting had to be made, but we were all more than willing to do what we needed to be done to reach our goal so we could one day become great healthcare workers. With that being said, I feel beyond blessed that we are here today in person. It was a great fear of mine that I would have to celebrate my success of graduation over a Zoom call. Walking across this stage today brings us the closure we need as we transition from students to healthcare employees. As I bring this speech to a close, I would like to share a quote by Shonda Rhimes that I think we should all keep in mind as we proceed through this journey called life. Dreams are lovely, but dreams are just dreams, fleeting, ephemeral, pretty. But dreams do not come true just because you dream them. It's hard work that makes things happen. It's hard work that creates change. Class of 2022, congratulations, thank you, and good luck to you all.
Thank you, Drew. Our final speaker of the afternoon, chosen by the graduating class, is Dr. Tony Knight. Tony is a colleague and friend in the Department of Radiology, where he's a clinical associate of a professor. And please welcome Dr. Knight.
Thank you, Dr. Jourdain. Good afternoon. I would like to thank our graduating radiation sciences seniors for inviting me to represent our faculty on this special occasion. I am honored to do so. I would also like to welcome the family and friends who have joined us here today to witness this well-earned milestone in the lives of their loved ones. I must say, we faculty members kind of find these graduates a bit bittersweet. Because our programs are relatively small and they're with us a number of years, we get to know them really well on a personal level. And like many of you in the audience, we're happy and excited for them that their time with us is finished and they're ready to go out on their own. But we're also a little sad because we're going to miss them. As they've progressed through our programs, they have not only developed into professional peers and colleagues, but they become friends. Graduates, when thinking about what kind of words of wisdom I might share with you today, I thought back at the time that we spent together in class. Remember in research methodologies class when we were talking about making evidence-based decisions in our professional lives? Well, I'd like to suggest that we do that in our personal lives as well. Graduation from college for many students is effectively a life reboot. This time next year, your lives will be vastly different than they are today. In the next few months, anyway, you'll be actively working through some decisions that you'll need to make during this transition from your student lives to your professional lives, all the while considering how those decisions will affect your personal lives. Last fall, the literature search that we did for our proposals was based on patient satisfaction. For this occasion, I thought we'd continue that theme and talk about life satisfaction. So I did a little literature search on that, and I've got some information to pass on to you. My hope is that you'll hear something that maybe you'll want to incorporate in the development of your new normal. So what is clear in the literature is that one of the paradoxes associated with happiness is that it's experienced in both the short and long terms by focusing on other things. It is the byproduct that comes from pursuing meaningful activities and relationships, and it's more about how and why we do things rather than what we get by doing those things. Basically, the message is, to get happiness, you forget about it. Focus your efforts elsewhere. So where should we focus our attention, time, and effort? Here's a few specific pointers outlined by renowned positive psychology researcher and author David Myers in one of his recent reviews of the happiness literature, which I've embellished a bit to add my 2 cents. First, take control of your time. Remember the principle of autonomy. People who feel in control of their lives tend to be happier than those who do not. Plan at least part of your day for yourself, time that you are in total control of, to do what allows you to de-stress and gives you joy. Next, seek meaningful work and leisure activities that engages your skills. People who participate in activities that they find interesting and challenging, but not overwhelming, tend to be happier. When you feel that your job isn't challenging you anymore, seek out opportunities to take on new work and or to add to your skill set. Next, take care of yourself physically. People who exercise, eat healthy, get enough sleep tend to score higher on all measures of subjective well-being. The college lifestyle is notoriously hard on one's body. Now that you're moving on, it might be a good time to reevaluate how you're doing in this regard and maybe make some changes that might help you better reach your long-term health goals. Be grateful. The happiness researchers are still trying to figure out why this is, but people who feel and convey gratitude experience heightened levels of subjective well-being. We just feel good about ourselves afterwards. Appreciate what you have. Express that appreciation to those who have positively contributed to your well-being. And then lastly, work to build and maintain close relationships. The research is quite clear on this one. The centrality of strong social relationships to successful human functioning has been cited as one of the most robust findings in the subjective well-being literature. In order to achieve lasting happiness, we need to feel we have people to whom we can truly share our lives and who we can count on to be there for us through thick and thin. Resolve to nurture your closest relationships and not take them for granted. Remember what we learned about the importance of empathy in building solid, mutually rewarding relationships and ethics. And Stephen Covey's mantra, seek first to understand and then to be understood. We are often the hardest on those closest to us, both personally and professionally. Remember to treat them with the same kindness and patience which you choose to treat those less close to you. The grand irony of the human condition is that many of the benefits that we hope to receive most from our personal relationships, we actually are more likely to obtain by unselfishly giving them away without any expectations that they'll be returned. You want to be happy? Do what you can to promote happiness in others. You want good, close, trustworthy friends? Be a good, close, trustworthy friend. You want to be free to be your authentic self without judgment? Allow others to be their authentic self without judgment. You want to be cared for? Care. You want to be loved? Love. To conclude, I'd like to congratulate you all on reaching this particular educational goal and remind you that, as alumni, you are officially now part of our extended family. If you ever need any help or advice about anything, please don't hesitate to call upon us. Please know that we are proud of you and we wish the very best for you. Do keep in touch, and thank you for being such a meaningful part of our lives. Thank you. And now, please welcome President Wilson and Dr. Pizzamenti back for the conferral of the master's degrees.
President Wilson, these candidates, having completed all of the requirements for the degree of Master of Clinical Anatomy and Master of Clinical Nutrition, are recommended to you by the faculty of the Carver College of Medicine for the conferring of these degrees.
Can those candidates please rise? On the recommendation of the faculty of the Carver College of Medicine and by the authority invested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree of Master of Clinical Anatomy and Master of Clinical Nutrition as qualified and designated. Congratulations.
Please welcome Kathleen Anderson as she presents the Master of Clinical Anatomy graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Pizzamenti. The master degree graduates will receive the Green College of Medicine hood to complete their commencement costume. We would like to recognize each graduate individually. The Master of Clinical Anatomy graduates are Tartil Ali, Kevin Gubner, Jared Hill, Sarah Lowenberg, congratulations. Please welcome Douglas Robertson as he presents the Master of Clinical Nutrition graduates and Lori Croming, who will be performing their hooding.
Michelle Aderhold. Miranda Castor. Virginia Gersh. Stephen Hufford. Sydney Oakley. Benjamin Ong. Bailey Reller. Aaron Steinbach. Lydia Sutter. Brooke Vogel. Samantha White. And please welcome back President Wilson and Dr. Knight for the conferral of the bachelor degrees.
Will the candidates for the degree in Bachelor's of Science in Medical Laboratory Science, Nuclear Medicine Technology, and Radiation Sciences please rise? President Wilson, these candidates, having completed all of the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science, Bachelor of Science in Nuclear Medicine Technology, and Bachelor of Science in Radiation Sciences, are recommended to you by the faculty of the Carver College of Medicine for the conferring of these degrees.
On the recommendation of the faculty of the Carver College of Medicine and by the authority invested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science, Bachelor of Science in Nuclear Medicine Technology, and Bachelor of Science in Radiation Sciences as qualified and designated. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Wilson. The turning of the tassel is the traditional gesture by which each student signifies passage from degree candidate to graduate. Now, before we recognize you individually, please mark your new status as graduates of the University of Iowa Carver College of Medicine by moving the tassel of your cap from the right side to the left. Congratulations. We would now like to recognize each graduate individually. Will the Bachelor of Science graduates please come forward to receive formal recognition? Please welcome Dr. Krasowski and Gabriella Young for the presentation of the Medical Laboratory Sciences graduates.
Thank you. The Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science graduates are Cassidy Callway, Matt Nazars. Katie Marie Sheehan.
The Bachelor of Science in Nuclear Medicine Technology graduates are Skylar Cuevas, McKenna Dunleavy, Esmeralda Figueroa, Minhang Nguyen, Priya Panji Patel, Taylor Jesse Pesanowski, Garrett Steffen, Tegan Mari White, the Bachelor of Science in Radiation Sciences Diagnostic Medical Sonography graduates are Bree Baldus, Cecilia Jean Borwig, Molly Jane Emmert, Ashley Marie Fells, Mackenzie Laird, Sydney Michelle Lamont, Drew Joanne Pochinsky, Jenna Reese, Caitlin Marie Schulte, Shania Irene Sherman, Cami Ann Wagner, Melissa Louise Westrich, the Bachelor of Science in Radiation Sciences Radiation Therapy graduates are Jenna Love Bell, Megan Teresa Bofelli, Cassidy K. Johnson, Marissa Meady, Allison K. Mitchell, what's that? Okay. Caitlin Rose Morfeld, Colton George Vanderheiden, The Bachelor of Science in Radiation Sciences Radiologic Technology graduates are Elise Blatt, Kaylee Ray Entwistle, Jessica Marie Flynn, Annabelle Elizabeth Hendrickson, Kaylee Hurl, Kayla Mae Kruger, Natalia Jean Koiken, Stephanie Louise Lapointe, Emily Marie Lewandowski, Delilah Lopez, Grace Ann Marburger, Morgan Kate Niebergall, Kara Ray Orcutt, Elena Lynn Rober, Lauren Lynn Stewart, Audrey Marie Swiger, Kyle Jonathan Wessels, the Bachelor of Science in Radiation Sciences RT to BS graduate is Abby Patterson. Congratulations to all the graduates. Let's give them a big round of applause. Let's welcome back Dr. Jourdain for some closing remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Knight. To all the family members, friends, and faculty here today, it's my great pleasure and honor to officially present to you the graduates of the class of 2022. Thank you all. Yeah, that's... Thank you all for attending this wonderful ceremony on this great day in this great place and helping us to recognize the accomplishments of the graduates this afternoon. To our graduates, we are excited and proud of the important roles that each of you will play in making people's lives better and the communities that you will serve in the years to come. I hope at some point, either now or in the future, that community that you choose to serve is right here at the university. The people of the state of Iowa have and will continue to have great need of your services here. We'll need you for all three of our missions, providing the best and most cutting-edge care for all of Iowans, particularly those with the most complex diseases and disorders, for advancing research and education for the next generation here and across the nation. Today, it is an honor for me to welcome you as colleagues into the ranks of the Carver College of Medicine alumni. Congratulations. And now, will the faculty and graduates please rise for the recessional? Audience, please remain seated until the platform officials, faculty, and graduates have exited the auditorium. Thank you.